Yo, what's up, guys? This is Play Now here. Today we're gonna be doing a renewal of the review I did earlier for Neverwinter. I just want to make this video again to continue letting people know that Neverwinter is still garbage, and I have evidence. I'm gonna open this game real quick in preview and show you like how flawed the game development is behind this game. The developers are like how they are very bad. They are very poor at designing their game, and how like whenever they have something good that people like, they always remove it, and they just keep making the game worse so people can keep paying money, and that's how it is. So I left this game a while ago, and I'm just trying to make these reviews so that you guys can not make the same mistake that I did and like just dump a shitload of money into this game. Because let me lower this volume real quick. I know a lot of you guys are spending money in Neverwinter partially to like uh, support yourself like with your content creation. Like if you're a content creator for Neverwinter, you want to like have like all the best stats and all the newest mounts, and you want to do like unboxing, you want to do giveaways and all that stuff with like mounts and everything. um I just want to let you guys know that you are just pretty much wasting your time and your resources by playing this game. This game is going nowhere. The company actually just sold out. They sold out to another company because they know that this game they really can't maintain it anymore, and they just took the remaining money that they could get from out of it, and they just sold the entire company, pretty much. Cryptic Studio just sold them out to a new company for you guys to get harvested, pretty much. So this is why I'm making this video. This is a review for Neverwinter 2022 mod 22, whatsoever you guys call it these days. Is it good? Is it bad? The answer is the game is trash and it will never improve. And you guys gotta like really sit on this and like really think about it, because I can only let you guys know like how bad a game is. I can't really make you guys stop playing it. It's up to you guys to maybe wait for Lost Ark, which has like 400,000 players right now, or move to something else. Like maybe New World is gonna eventually improve. Uh, they got like a multi-million-dollar corporation behind the Amazon studio and stuff. Um, so yeah, so you guys should definitely check out stuff like Elder Scroll Online, Final Fantasy, and all that stuff. World of Warcraft actually, and stuff like that, instead of wasting your time on this game. Because honestly, the company doesn't care about you guys. uh the people supporting the company doesn't care about you guys. The people that just sold this game to doesn't care about you guys. The company they sold this game to only cares about collecting old games, pretty much. That's all they do, right? Embracer collects games. They are a game collector, okay? And this here is a relic. Like Neverwinter is a really good game. It's a really like the sense of like Dungeons and Dragons, right? This is a it's an asset in a collection that Embracer doesn't have, right? So they decided to purchase this entire company and purchase this game so that they can save it in their collection book, right? This is They didn't purchase this game to improve it. They didn't purchase this game to change anything about it. They just purchased it because it adds another game to their library, to their collection of games, and that's how Embracer Group works. They won't like waste money on this game because they know that you guys are wasting money on this game, thinking that it's going to improve, and it's not going to improve, right? So I spent a couple of hours playing this game, just looking through everything. And you guys, when I open this UI, you guys can see how poorly everything is, how sad this entire interface is. Power, right? Back in the days, like this entire place used to be filled with like talents, right? Different abilities that you can use and different icons and stuff. Like they didn't use the same icon for the same for different abilities. Uh, like if you I think if you like open Warlock or like Wizards or something like that, you might find like some of these icons actually being used for those classes as well. So this game is pretty much just like it's at a standstill. Nothing new have been created for this game. Every single stuff that is in the newest module that you guys are seeing is pretty much from like old content that they just took out and then they brought it back in with like different letters, right? Like information about it, right? But it's the same module, it's the same icons, it's the same everything, right? They even took away some of the content that they had for this game, and they just refurbishing or whatever you call it. Like they are just reusing the same stuff and just giving it to you guys, and you guys in turn are giving money for it. And look at this. This is really sad, right? We used to have multiple bones areas, right? Multiple sections of bones, right? This is really, really sad. And like, look at this, guys. Like this game is really like it's just a relic right now. It used to be a good game, don't get me wrong, and they have like a lot of shiny stuff. Like you see my custom here back in the days. I used to PvP. This used to be my custom. When people see this, they run away. Trickster Rogue, Perma Stealth. I used to run that. Now you can't even stay in stealth for like 2 seconds. Like like as soon as you go in stuff, like look at this, right? Look at it. You have like 20 seconds cooldowns on your abilities. You can barely rotate, do a full rotation with this game without like losing a massive amount of your hit point and stuff. And the classes doesn't work like the way the game is designed right now. uh, Pretty much like the designer who was working on this game left a while ago. Like you guys didn't hear about this if you're a new player, but some of the devs, like the most important developer in the company, unfortunately he passed away. I think like in 2017 or something like that. And after that, the game just started going downhill. And then this Dungeons and Dragons hired Cryptic Studio, like their lead designer or whatever they call him, and he left the company. He left this game. He left everybody here hanging. He went to a new endeavor. He left to venture out and leave us down here. Not us actually, you guys. He left you guys down here, right? And he went to make Magic the Gathering, the MMO, the new future stuff. When people were here spending a lot of money on Neverwinter, trying to support the developers so that they can make this game good, the guys who were actually supposed to make the game good started to leave to find new stuff out there because they knew that this game was not going anywhere, right? So it's really sad that you guys have to hear from me. Most of the content creator for Neverwinter are supposed to be telling you guys this, but they are not telling you guys this. And I'm here like I pretty much don't. I'm in a position where I don't depend on this game anymore. Like I don't really like see it from a fanboy perspective, right? Like a lot of people who are playing this game still, a lot of content creators who are playing this game, they are doing it because of their subscriber. They are afraid that if they leave this game, their subscriber are going to leave from them, right? As for me, I don't really care about subscribers. Like people who are playing Neverwinter, like I don't really care about that because this isn't my main source of content, right? I'm only here to let you guys know from a laid back perspective that you guys are just wasting your money, you guys are wasting your time, and this game is going downhill. Actually, it's not going downhill, it's at a standstill right now, and it will never change. Like all the problems you guys are facing right now will never change because the game is just an assets in a collection, right? Embracer bought this game so that they can save it in their library and let it like collect dust or whatsoever like that. And that's pretty much you guys, right? So uh, okay, so how Embracer or how Neverwinter Cryptic Studio are planning to like remove like the value that people had in the past. How are they doing this? Like every single time they want to like take away resources, they create stuff like these, right? They create a new module where like new resources are introduced and you have to recycle your old resource for new resources. But the trick about it is that when you are giving in the old resources that you had, you end up giving in like doubled or triple the amount that you get back out of it, right? So for example, right, I had like let's say 16. I think I had 16 rank 15 enchants, right? A lot of resources that I gathered while I was like struggling when mod 16 dropped, when they actually like took this game and they just tossed it in the garbage, in the trash can. I was really struggling and I bought like a lot of enchants, trying to like theory craft, like doing math and all that crazy stuff. I literally just I went berserk, like I went crazy trying to like figure out what this game was supposed to do, what they were trying to do. But it actually ended up like me just running in a circle pretty much because they weren't really doing anything. They were just trying to like get everybody who had a lot of resources to actually just lose value on those resources. Right? You guys saw like the changes in the enchantments, like all the buffs that the enchantment had. They removed everything, and they just gave you guys like the shell pretty much of what used to be, right? So this is one of the example. Apart from what I just explained, this is one of the read down the ways you guys are trying to like take resources from you guys, right? You have to turn these enchantments in, right? And then at the end, you get a new enchantment thingy, whatsoever you call it, right? But the thing is that when you are sending this enchantment in, you are turning in like 3, 4, 5, 6 enchantments just to get one enchantment back out, right? And if you are like a veteran like me, and you spent a little bit of time away from this game, and you came back to turn this stuff in, you actually might not like know like which one of these bosses you're supposed to get back. And I actually like bought a couple of these before I actually realized that the enchantments were actually D rank to rank 2, right? I was expecting legendary enchantments out, but it actually decided they were actually giving out rare enchantment, right? So I mean, it's a lot of tricks like this the company try to do to like make you lose like your resources and stuff, and it's a lot of trick, guys. Like I can't like I'm not smart enough, right, to explain all the tricks that Cryptic Studio and like the guys behind there, like the entire company, all the tricks that they do to make you guys lose resources so that you guys can spend more on this game. I don't have like the big brains to explain everything to you guys. There are a lot of theory crafter and stuff for Neverwinter, and I'm sure like they have the big brains, and by now I was actually expecting them to know what was going on with the game since 2019 pretty much. What was happening to the game, I was expecting them to figure it out and explain it to you guys and be real with you guys, but I guess I have to do it myself all over again, right? So let's now talk to let's not talk about the third way, in a sense, like how you guys are losing resources and like how Crypto Studio always fails to deliver, and even if the deliver is always going downhill, it's never going uphill from there. right? So let's say you get an enchantment, like you wasted a lot of your resources trying to get those enchantment, and then you come here, you're trying to figure this crazy UI up. I don't know why they created this extra stuff when in the past it was absolutely convenient to just click on your character, click on the gear, and just click on the equip enchantment and just equip your enchantment. That way it was way easier like that than what they have here. I don't even know how half of this stuff works, right? Anyways, extra stuff to be doing just so that you guys can get confused and like do the wrong thing pretty much. So basically you are supposed to drag your enchantments here and equip them because they reduce the amount of slots you can enchant your gear with. Pretty much like every single module, as you guys are noticing, like every single module Neverwinter has or Cryptic Studio releases, it's always something being removed, right? You have like a bunch of enchantment slots on your character, but now you guys can see that it actually been removed and been reduced to this amount of enchantments, right? And people are going to try to justify this, and when I say people, I mean like the YouTubers for Neverwinter. They're going to try to justify this, but it doesn't justify the fact that you guys are losing customization for your characters, and the rest of the customization is just going into shiny stuff pretty much. I know a lot of people are like they their attention span or their capacity to like think about stuff critically can be completely nullified by showing them shiny stuff. And when I say shiny stuff, I mean like custom, I mean like shiny mounts and stuff, right? People who play games for like shiny mounts, shiny custom and stuff. These guys are casual players, and they are not really. They don't contribute anything to the development of a game. They don't contribute anything logic wise. They only come to see like shiny stuff, as I was saying earlier. And if this is you, right? I don't actually apologize, right? Because I want you to feel hurt. I want you to understand that this game is only feeding you shiny stuff. It's only feeding you customs for you to buy. It's only feeding you like mounts and stuff like that and like shiny effects so that you can buy. This is basically a store, right? It's not a game anymore. It's just a store, right? They are just selling you stuff, selling you stuff, selling you stuff back and back again, right? They are removing the complexity of the game, making it very simple, making it very brain dead, so that they can sell you guys stuff. And I want this to really enter everybody's head. I want everybody to completely understand this because I'm angry at the company for what they are doing. I'm angry because they are destroying the game, this beautiful game that used to be here. Like we used to really enjoy this game. We once we enter this game, like every single day, all we do is we click K, go here, click this, and click these guys, and we just sit here from like in the morning till like 12 o'clock or like 3 a.m. the next day, right? That's what we do, right? PvPers, that's what we do. PvEers, they come, they click K, they click these, right? They click the highest tier that they can possibly get, and they run that like every single day, right? Even if they don't have party, they click K, they go to solo, right? They like click whatsoever they used to be here, and they used to solo these dungeons, right? It used to be fun, right? People used to have like speed run and stuff, and it used to be fun. This game used to be a whole lot of fun. People who don't even PvE, right? What you used to do is you click the foundry stuff. I don't even remember which key it was, whatsoever it was. I don't remember anymore. But you click the foundry stuff, and then you make your own content and stuff for other people to play. This is what Neverwinter used to be, right? Making your own content, soloing content, doing PvP, competing against other players and stuff like that. That's what Neverwinter used to be, right? The new Neverwinter, the new one that you guys have right now, is just reduce the amount of complexity in a game, reduce the amount of customization in a game, and instead of giving them a decent game experience, give them a lot of shiny stuff, give them mounts, give them pets so that they can purchase, give them like I don't know, like these stuff, give them pets that they can purchase, and just give them a lot of stuff that are just shiny, like toys pretty much. Give them a lot of toys and make it shiny so that they can buy it, and just make the rest of the game dumb down, make it as dumb as possible, so like the craziest person who wants to play this game can come in and play it, and all they have to do is spend money and purchase like uh, the campaigns, because they have a lot of campaigns and stuff, and they're gonna make it like a lot like they're gonna make it boring so that you guys can not want to like play through it, so that you can spend money instead of playing through it and all that stuff. And that's how the game is, right? So let's say the fourth way, right? The fourth stuff that we are talking about. So you equip your enchantment. Finally, you equip your enchantment. For example, right here, you finally struggle with it, and then you equip it. Right? These enchantments don't give you any value. Right? This enchantment here, we can actually go to Avernus or whatever you call it, and we're going to try the value you're going to get from this enchantment. Right? This enchantment is supposed to be, all right, let me tell you what's enchantment are, guys. Enchantment are like the most powerful resource you can get for your gear, and that's what it used to be. Like in Neverwinter, your enchantments were like your actual. It sets you apart. Like the type of enchantment you put on your gear, the type of enhancement you put on your gear, that actually separates you from like the new players, or like separate like how much damage you can do, or your build, your overall build. It all depended on your enchantment, right? These things that you can slot in here, these were like the most important thing pretty much, apart from your bones and stuff, right? Enchantment used to be very, very crucial to your character. Now enchantment really don't give you anything. Like you actually lose value, right? I'm sure some of the YouTubers for Neverwinter are actually saying it. You actually lose value for equipping enchantments. The stuff that are actually supposed to give you value, by using them, you're actually losing value from your character, and it just doesn't make any sense. But that's how the company is. That's how they want the game to be, so that instead of you focusing on stuff like these, right, trying to like enjoy the game for its mechanics and its theory crafting and complexity, you are actually spending more time uh, doing this, right? Wait, where is this? Die, right? You are spending more. I don't even know how this game works anymore, guys. Like I don't even know how to open my customization stuff for like my character, like my dying and stuff like that. Wait, all right, I don't even know what that is, right? But basically they want you to spend more time like dyeing your character, changing outfits, and like looking at the in-game store, and like all of these shiny stuff pretty much. That's what they're trying to feed you guys. They're looking at you guys like little kids, right? They don't think you guys are good enough to play the game and play in a complex ways, so they are actually just taking that out of the picture and just feeding you guys stuff that you will purchase, right? And it's really, really sad. It's really, 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 really like aggravating, right, to see you guys go down the gutter with Neverwinter like this, right? They actually sold the company, guys. They gave up on the game and they sold the company to Embracer. I wanted to make a video about this in the past, but I actually thought like other people would like cover it, but instead of them covering it for what it actually is, they actually try to like sugarcoat it, right? They sold this game, and now it's just a relic. It just sits here. It is just gonna be this way. Nothing's gonna change about this game. I left doing mode 16 when the enchantments actually never worked, and the stats that it had was not even working. And this is one of the reasons why I left, and I came back, and it's still the same thing, guys. And I bet you if I enter enter some of these dungeons, I will still see the same bug, right? The dungeon that it actually recycled, and even some of these maps, right? If I enter some of them, I'm sure I can still show you guys the bugs that are in them, that were in them from the past, right? So this is an eye opener. I want you guys to see what I see, you guys. I want you guys to understand this game. Those who are new, I want you guys to understand this game for what it actually is, right? Let's see, which enchantment do I have here? Okay, this enchantment, okay, it's supposed to give me shield, right? It's supposed to give me shield for like 8 magnitude, right? One of the random stuff that they have, right? But you can't really see the shield, guys. The shield is right here, right? Do you see the shield there? That tiny little speck, that is the amount of shield that is this legendary enchantment. That's the amount of shield that I can get from the legendary enchantment for this game, right? Legendary, guys. I'm just want to emphasize the term legendary, like the highest tier you can go, pretty much. And they have it at they have mythic, right? Again, mythic is just like a delay, right? They added a new tier called mythic so that you guys can spend more time trying to level these enchantment that don't work, right? You guys will spend more attention on leveling them than actually noticing the fact that you guys are never going to get value out of the enchantment in the first place, right? So they added mythic so that when you are not getting value at legendary, you can think that, oh, when I hit mythic, maybe I will actually start getting value, whereby like it doesn't even work in the first place. And whether you hit mythic, whether you hit whatever, but beyond mythic or whatever like that, it will still not work, right? So this is what you guys gotta know. This is what Neverwinter is now. Neverwinter is a book in a big ass library, in the different dimension, being collected by a wild crazy wizard because he want to just collect books and stuff and just let them collect dust and just let them sit there, right? This is what Neverwinter is, right? And on Steam, okay, this is one of the reasons why I'm making this review. On Steam, it said very positive, and I want to let you guys know that Neverwinter reviews was not very positive before they started making this dumbed down content, right? They made this dumbed down content so that anybody can pick this game up and play like the intro session and think that this game is like it's renowned, like it has like multiple award-winning titles, right? They want like anybody to play this game and think like the game is great. But just wait until you hit end game, because when you hit end game, that's when you actually understand what the game is. And when you actually take the time to like watch videos and like read about the content, read about the history about this game, and how the developers always like disappoint their audience, the people who are looking up to them, how the developers always let people down. And that's when like people actually like get their eyes open, and that's when they actually learn about a game for what it really is, right? So on Steam, a lot of people leaves review with like little to like no experience in this game. Some people just play this game for like 1 hour or 100 hour and just think, oh, I know everything about this game. Like first of all, like in order for you to really understand a game or actually begin to understand a game, you need to have like 500 hours, like 1,000 hours or something like that on this game, right? On games like these, right? Like MMOs in general, right? In order for you to start understanding what they are, right? So I'm making this video because I'm really angry and I want you guys to understand what Neverwinter is. And I want you guys to know that Cryptic Studio is no longer developing this game, and this game is just sitting here as a relic, and they're going to keep recycling content. Um, they're going to change the UI, right? The user interface. They're going to make everything look different, but in the end, the game is still the same old Neverwinter. You're going to log in 6 years, 7 years from now, And this game, if they don't shut the server down, if Embracer, whatever you call that, the company that collects dead games, if they don't shut this game down, you're gonna log in like 6 7 years from now and it will still be the same thing. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you guys think. uh, if you guys are still playing, let me know your experience. I know the Xbox guys can't even log on to the game anymore because it's always crashing and stuff. And for PC guys, like if you play for like 2 3 hours, they're gonna kick you out automatically. I experienced that. I'm sure some of you guys actually experienced that too. So let me know, guys, your opinion about this. Are you guys still playing this game? Um, yeah. See you guys later. That's all I can say. Bye bye.
With